I'm Becky Campbell, instructor for iQuilt. I'm going to show you the magically easy trapunto technique. This is my leaf, and I've already turned the edges down and placed it on the background and stitched around it. So we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to be able to see my stitch lines through on the back. Then I'm going to go to pattern B, and I'm going to copy that to a product called Print and Fuse. I'm going to iron the Print and Fuse to a layer of batting. It doesn't take very much to get it to adhere. And this is going to create lots of dimension behind our applique work. So you kind of just test it and make sure it doesn't lift up on you. Okay, and then you're going to cut these out a little bit inside the line, which I've already done for you. So we'll set this aside and bring our leaf over here. And I can see my stitch lines here. If you need to, you can also use your placement guide. When you flip it over, the numbers will correspond to the reversed order. So we've cut them out, and you don't see the black line anymore because they're going to fit right inside of our stitch lines. So this is number 4. We want to peel the paper off of this and not take the fusible, and right there you'll be able to feel it's a little bit rubbery feel. The fusible is there, and the fusible is what goes down against your background. So we just place it, and it's best to place these one at a time so they're not shifting around on you. Place it there, and it doesn't take much to get it to adhere. So we'll let that set for just a second while we get another piece. Just pull the paper, the fusible's there, flip this over, and put it in place using your stitch lines. You're getting wonderful shaped trapunto. You didn't have to stitch around it and stuff it or any of the other methods that you've tried in the past. Just remember, one at a time works really well. All right, all your pieces are in place, and then we would add a layer of batting and a backing, just like you normally would do for any quilt. And we'll flip this over and look at the results. Okay, once we have our batting on the back and backing, we'll come back and do the overall quilting around the background, and then we'll stitch in the ditch, and that will lock all the shapes in place and pop the trapunto. And this finished project gives you a good feel for how much dimension that adds to your work. This has all been quilted in the background and then stitched in the ditch, and that locks all those shapes in place and pops out your trapunto. Find out more about my innovative applique techniques in my class on iquilt.com.